Hi guys, welcome back to Vlogmas day number 5. For today's video, because it is really gloomy and raining outside, I thought I would just show you guys how I make rice. So the ingredients that you're gonna need are 2 pieces of garlic, 1 Roma tomato, a little bit of chopped onion, and I'm also gonna be using 1 cup of rice. You can use whatever rice that you'd like. You can also use like whatever tomato you'd like. You can also use powdered garlic and yellow onion or purple onion, whatever you have on hand will work. This is just what I have right now. And to flavor all of this, I'm not going to be using salt, but I am going to be using tomato bouillon. So this is what I'm going to be using today, and I'll show you guys how it goes. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up my little pan and add in some oil. Try not to add too much oil, guys, because it really doesn't need that much. Oh god, I think that was a lot. No, that's fine. So I'm gonna let this heat up, and once it's warm enough, I'm just gonna throw in my rice. The 1 cup of rice, we're gonna go ahead and fry it a little bit, and then when it gets like a golden brown color, I'm gonna be adding 2 cups of water. So you always want to do like a 2-to-1 ratio. More water for the amount of rice that you're using. So if I was using 2 cups of rice, I would therefore use 4 cups of water. The rice is almost done frying. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my ingredients into a blender.
Oh yeah, baby, keep throwing that in there.
And I'm gonna fill this up with water, so I'll be right back. I mentioned earlier, I'm only adding 2 cups of water today because I'm only making 1 cup of rice. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the lid on this and blend it. Okay, this is perfect. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this over to my rice. As you can see, is a little bit more brown now. I actually had to remove it from the heat because it was getting a little bit too toasted, but this is fine. It's still perfectly fine. This is actually what you're looking for. You want it to be a little bit brown. And now I'm gonna add my liquid. Okay. Now that that's done, the last step is the seasoning, and like I mentioned, I'm gonna be using the caldo de tomate tomato bouillon. I don't measure this, guys, and I know a lot of Mexican people do this too. They don't measure, they just throw it in, and that's what I do with this, you guys. I don't measure, and I'm just gonna be adding like this much. I don't know how much this is. This looks like a good tablespoon, maybe around a tablespoon. I'm going to be mixing it one last time. And then I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. So I'm gonna turn the heat all the way up. All the way up, and then once this starts to boil, I'm gonna bring it down to a simmer, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in a bit. It's just about ready for me to turn the heat down. So it's boiling and the heat is all the way up. So now what I'm going to do is just bring this all the way down. And this is going to allow the rice to continue to simmer, and it should take about 15 to 20 minutes, I would say. It doesn't take a long time really. It's really fast, and I'll show you guys when it's done, and I'll go ahead and do a taste test for you guys. The rice should be about done. So the rice is done, you guys, and it's nice and fluffy and perfectly cooked and not overdone. You definitely want to measure your water ratio to rice. And so now I'm just gonna go ahead and try it. Bomb. There you have it, guys. That's how I make my red rice. If you guys like this video, or if you guys want more recipe videos, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas day 6.